Hi everyone, I want to show you how you can make a reference page for your final topic essay. The reference page is something we haven't done in this class. It's not the same thing as in-text citations. In-text citations, which we have been doing, is when you cite the authors in your essay. Reference page is a separate page at the end of your essay in which you give more detailed information about your sources. So let's imagine that I've just finished my essay. Okay, this is like the last paragraph. There are all these pages before it. What I need to do next is go to Insert and then click on Page Break to create a separate page. This is much better than pressing the return key several times. Okay, so I write references centered on the page and then I move it back again to the left side. The basic format for an APA reference is to give the last name, first name initial, or initials if there's like a middle name, date, title of source, publisher. Notice that I have italicized the word publisher, and then retrieved from URL, right? URL just means like the website, www, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to take my first source, which is right here, and you notice that I have no author. So if you don't have an author, the next best thing you can do is to find the organization that created this information. If there's no author or organization, you should be very suspicious of the website. Fortunately, this one does have an organization. It's the Prevention Institute. That's clearly who wrote this, since they wrote this little blurb at the beginning of the article. So I'm going to write right here, the Prevention Institute. Put the year, because that's what they listed, and the title, publisher, and now I get the URL. The easiest thing you can do is copy paste. This one has a crazy long URL, and that's just how it's going to be. Okay. We'll go to my next source. My next source, fortunately, has an author, so it's a little bit easier. The author is Erica Anderson. So since it's Anderson, that comes before P. A comes before P. We need to alphabetize our sources. I write Anderson, comma E for her first initial. I put the year and the title. Publisher. Notice that I'm always putting a period after each part of the APA listing. That's just the way that they do things. And again, I put the URL, copy paste. And again, it's really long. Finally, my last source, this is a more typical like news article. You see the author. We got a little more information for the date, so I'm going to show you how to do that too. So first, the author's name was Storrs. That's S. I'm going to assume this one starts with P, not the, because the is a very commonly used word. So Storrs, comma C. And for the date, so the date was November 2nd, 2015, right? Since APA wants to make things harder for you, you have to change the date around. You actually have to write the year first, and then a comma, month, day. I don't know why. Put the title, publisher, retrieved from, and now we're going to put our URL in. Okay. Paste it in. That one's much shorter. We're almost done. So I'm going to take out this sample information. The last thing you need to do is to highlight all of the sources. See that I've highlighted them all on the reference page. And where it says paragraph on the home page, paragraph, you want to click on this and click on hanging indentation. It moves out the lines, every line except for the first line. So this is how you do a reference page in the APA style. If you're not sure, don't be afraid to just try something out. I know it's very confusing, but you'll get the hang of it the more you do it. So good luck.